I'm sure many of you at one point have wondered, is it too late to start acting? Well, today I'm going to explore this intriguing question and hopefully provide some insight to help you if you're considering starting your acting career late. Hi, my name is Cherene Francis. Welcome to my channel. I started my own acting career when I was age 30, and now I'm 5 years in, and I'm sharing my journey, my insights of my acting, producing, directing, creative entrepreneurial journey. If this is your first time here and you consider yourself to be a late bloomer or someone that's in their second act of being a career professional in the film, TV, and media industry, why not go ahead and subscribe for more content? Join the conversation in the comments below. We often associate the entertainment industry with youth, but these late blooming actors prove that age is just a number when it comes to pursuing your passion. Morgan Freeman, Viola Davis, Samuel L. Jackson are all examples that it doesn't matter when you start. So let's dive in and explore these 5 common factors when it comes to starting your acting career later in life. First up, age itself. Just look at Judi Dench, who won her first Oscar at the age of 63. Age can bring a level of depth and maturity to one's performances that can be highly valued in the industry. Even beyond her Oscar-winning role, Judi continued to create and to be a part of amazing productions and roles. She pushed the boundaries and showed her range. Her career is an example that actors really shouldn't put boundaries or limitations on themselves. With enough hard work and persistence, you can do it. 2 is experience. Let's face it, many late bloomers are coming into the industry with past careers and experiences that you would have never imagined attaining if you were a teenager or a child. You can bring these experiences and your career track record into your auditions and in your performances. You have wisdom and insight that you would have never gotten if you never had your first path. For example, maybe you're playing a role where you have just had a divorce and you are going through a lot of sadness and hurt and pain. It's one thing to research that, look at other interviews of people that have experienced that or imagine that up in your head, but to have that experience in your neurology, your nervous system, to actually have felt that is totally different and is going to bring interesting nuances to the role. I'm not saying that every actor needs to have a lot of traumatic experiences to experience or have success, but it does make it more insightful as an artist when you're working and creating from something you've already had awareness of. I'm curious to know what experiences or career paths you're leaving to enter into as an actor. If you are already in the creative industry or maybe something totally different like a pharmacist or a doctor, I want to know. Put it in the comments. Let's get a consensus of where everybody's coming from. 3, the industry demands it. I mean, we have stories that always have someone that's an older person or someone that has gone through certain life experiences, and the industry needs those roles to be played. There's never going to be a scenario where there's just no adults, no seniors or mature people. All stories have a variety of human experiences. So it's not like you're going to run out of roles. Even for smaller supporting roles, they need someone to fill those spots. And if we have all these experienced actors that are heading for the leads, you coming in at age 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, however old you are, 80, 90, 100, you're still going to have an opportunity to get that one-liner and then aim for 5-liners and then 10 and, multiple scenes lead. It all is about building up to where you want to be in your career. So the industry is always going to be needing an adult or a mature person to play a role that's going to be authentic, and everyone will believe it because, you're old enough to play that role. 4, Success stories. There are countless success stories of late blooming actors defying societal norms and achieving phenomenal breakthroughs in their later years. So take some inspiration from these incredible individuals. Never let age hold you back from pursuing your dreams. And finally, 5. The myths and misconceptions. We've all heard them. I've heard them, and they have held me back for too long. Don't let these hold you back. You have to start young to make it big. First of all, I've just showed you many examples of people that did not start young and made it big. And what does big mean anyways? Not everyone wants to be the Oscar-winning person that is constantly bombarded by media and by paparazzi. Some of us just want to act. Some of us just want to perform and have regular lives. I'm sure there's a happy balance somewhere. And just even being able to express yourself is just fulfilling in itself. It's harder to get roles as you get older. Again, the industry needs mature people to play roles. Our world is not only filled with children and teenagers and young people. That's just not the reality. Personally, I know I'm not an award-winning Oscar actor, blah, 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 blah. I am just a regular actor. I book commercials. I book some TV stuff, a movie, and I'm still early on my own path. And let's just say that with hard work, persistence, dedication, anything is possible. So what do you think? Is it too late for you to start acting? Share your perspective in the comments. I really want to hear what you guys think about this. My answer is absolutely not. And before I let you go, I'm going to leave you with a few tips on how to get started. The first thing is to just get into an acting class. Get your creative juices flowing again if you have been out of the industry or you haven't acted since elementary school or whatever. Just get your juices flowing. Get to an acting class, preferably one that records you on camera. That way you have some footage and evidence that you can actually do this thing called acting. Once you have a bit of footage, get 1 or 2 basic headshots and start pitching yourself to an agent. You might not get into the big wig agents, but you can find smaller boutique agents that can represent you. Remember, you should not be paying your agent. You don't have to pay an agent as you sign on. They should be representing you for free, and they get paid based on commission, meaning whenever you book, they get a cut from your paycheck. While you're doing that, get involved in student films and productions, shorts, indie films. They too also need mature actors. There are casting websites like Mandy.com, Backstage, Actors Access. Find out from your local theater, anywhere where there are filmmakers, content creators, film studies students. Just get in touch with those areas and let them know, hey, you're available for pro bono work and you're ready to get started now. As you build your reel from bookings and any indie short work that you've done, you can start pitching yourself for bigger roles. And then it just continues on from there. So it's not too late to start acting. Age ain't nothing but a number. And just a tribute to your experience and the breadth of wisdom that you have to bring to your performances. If this video has inspired you, please give it a like and subscribe. I'd really like for you to return and have these conversations about being in our second act career. Thanks for joining, and remember to stay motivated. You got this.